السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم وبعد. Before I invite our guest, our Chief Khadi, I wish to sincerely thank Jamia for having this luncheon. It's not only a luncheon which is limited to Jamia or to a certain sector of our society, but for bringing all of us, regardless of our inclinations, regardless of our ethnicities. This is an ummah. Indeed, this is an ummah. So far, we have been having interaction with various groups. But this is of its kind. It's a unique one. And I do not think that we will get one like this. Thank you so much, Jamia, for bringing the ummah together. I also want to say that many of you may not understand who is our Chief Khadi is. Our Chief Khadi, we journeyed together. The first time that we interacted is the time when we were recruited at an interview here in Nairobi. I'm not very certain, was it at somewhere Upper Hill, Milimani, around here. That's where we interacted. We were recruited. He was posted to Kwale and I was posted to Malindi. And then going to Malindi, immediately I interacted with his father, Sheikh Hussein. He was my close associate in Malindi. And actually it was one of the marriage of Muslim, marriage of SARS. Then they were to be called assistant registrars of the marriages. So we closely worked together. And even now he's around. Yesterday I met with him, he's now Illali. And also his father-in-law, Mzewetu Ali Didi. All of them we really interacted very well. We have Khadis, all of us, all of them are quite professionals, highly professional people. But among the same cadres, there are people who are unique and highly professional. Chief Abdulhalim is a man that all of us say is best among us. So if you don't know who Chief Abdulhalim is in real sense, apart from hearing or appear presentations, he's a man that you count on. He's a man who's highly professional. Some of us are fond of doing things shortcut. Abdulhalim is not that type. Please avoid it. He's a man who is highly professional. If you want to assess his work, go to the Kenya Law Report and see his work there, his judgments and rulings. That is Abdulhalim. We are friends, work together and keep on working together. Brothers, Khadis are public servants. We are judicial officers. We are guided by the code of ethics and the law of the land. On top of that, we also observe Islam. We normally say we are highly privileged to apply Sharia in a secular state. We are highly privileged. We are urging Muslims all over to impress the service this court offers. We are in pain that some of the courts, with courtesy of our brother, the former Chief Justice William Mutunga, established, they are now closed because they are not serving anybody. People are not using those courts. Please, in Nairobi we don't ask for cases. We ask our session network to deal with the cases instead. Sometimes we send people back. But in some areas, people are not impressed in this service. It's quite unfortunate. About 5, 6, 7 courts have been closed so far. We've closed our court in Muranga, in Dhika, in Mwingi, in Faza, in Busia, Homa Bay, Migori, Vihiga the other day. Unfortunate. We have expanded, again, shrinked. It's quite unfortunate. Secondly, we are human beings. We are working in an environment which is covered by people who don't believe what we believe. We are dropped in an ocean. The entire judiciary is too big, that family. We are a very small family of less than 50 there. Sometimes we might be wrong as human beings. You are the people that we see our mistakes through. You are our mirror. Please, it's very important that you watch up on us and try to help us where we go wrong, because we serve you. The only time I've seen, since I joined the judiciary in January 2005, that we interacted with the Muslim leadership was sometimes in 2007 in a conference organized by Jamia, the judiciary, in Mombasa at Baobab Hotel. That's the only time. Where are we? The only thing that we receive is a bashing all over, critics all over on the members, especially the sheikhs. Sheikhs. The only time we heard about the office of the Chief Khadi is during the sighting of the moon. What a man. Despite the fact that we have different school of thoughts that we embrace, there is a way and traditional way of dealing with those indifferences. You hardly open a book, any book of the fiqh. You hardly open even a tafsir. You hardly open a hadith, sharah. Obviously, you will see several opinions of the scholars. That's a diversity. We lived with it. Our people lived with it. Why should we fight it? And then to make the matter worse, why should this fight is being led by scholars? Ulama are supposed to guide people. It's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. There is need for us to come together. There is need for us to come together and see how we can deal with these small indifferences that we have. The office of the Chief Khadi, we look up at it. The office of the Khadi is also the same way. But unfortunately, the office of the Chief Khadi doesn't have resources to bring people together. He might have an idea, but he do not have. Judiciary funds, judicial functions only. Outside that, it's not their business. It's not easy. And then everybody say, Chief Khadi, Chief Khadi, Chief Khadi. Please let us see how we work together with the Chief Khadi. They need what we need so that we'll be able to bring people together. Without further ado, once again, I thank you so much. I see all of you are my stakeholders, but specifically as members of my CUC around here. Sheikh is one of them. Court users committees that we have. We have the members of the bar bench, the Qadi's Court bar bench in Nairobi, the convener, our brother Ali. These are lawyers when we talk of bar bench. Thank you so much. With these many remarks, it's my distinguished and honor to invite our Chief Khadi, Sheikh Abdulhalim Hussein Athman, to address the brothers and sisters. Thank you so much.